You can walk out. Thank you so much. Thank you for your
Madam
time
Chair,
today.
we could take a recess.
Unless I'm involved in a crime, I'm not going to give you my ID.
First up is Nicholas St. John, followed by Terry Brooks.
The overhead. Okay, for the record, Nicholas St. John, a living and breathing man. Today, I bring this information to you concerning an election from 2020 between Marsha Burke-Bigler and Alexis Hill. Well, I'm going to present here on the overhead, so I need the camera to be from the back angle so that everyone who is out there can see the overhead. So if you could please have them switch it to the rear view so they can see this. This is the last half of the race. This is considered normal voting patterns. They need to switch to the rear view camera, please. Have they been instructed to return that to the rear view so everybody can see this? As you can see, this is normal patterns. Alexis Hill, you need to make him have this from the review. This needs to be published and then it needs to be sent out. Are you going to do that or not? Review, return, do this from the
DA
rear?
Canderas, yes, please go ahead and we can pause the clock. DA Canderas.
Thank you. You may proceed. We can see it here in chambers.
No, I want this broadcast. It's my right to have this
We can
submitted to
start
the
the clock
public.
again.
No, stop the clock. I want my time returned.
You may proceed.
No, you're going to stop the clock. Stop the clock and restart it with giving my time back. I want this broadcast publicly. You do not have the right, you're in violation of your oath of office by denying me my First Amendment rights for freedom of speech that's going to the public.
Mr. St. John, please proceed with your public comment. You don't.
No, I do have the authority, and you guys are in violation of my rights. Is everybody clear on that?
Mr. St. John, you are at the point of disrupting this meeting.
You're disrupting this meeting. You're disrupting my time.
Mr. St. John, please proceed.
You see this? This is what happens when the votes are actually switched inside the machines. This is about 12,000 votes out of the 53,000 in the second phase. Guys, this is what election fraud looks like. This is what cheating looks like, and we demand that you remove these machines. And I will be filing charges against Queen Tyrant Hill for violating my First Amendment rights, disruption of my time, and stealing my time that I'm allotted.
Madam Clerk,
Terry Brooks.
thank you.
That was Terry Brooks, followed by Troy Rigas.
Good morning. It's me, Terry Brooks, again. And by the way, in ASL, that's-
Mr. Brooks, I'm sorry. We're going to pause the time.
Oh, okay.
DA Canderas.
Is there something against the law that I can't stand here?
Mr. St. John, this is a business meeting. This isn't a political.
I'm not interfering with. Go ahead and do your business. Do your business. I'm not interfering.
Mr. St. John, please sit down. Thank you so much.
You don't have the right to tell me.
You don't get to try to intimidate this board. Please sit down, Mr. St. John. Thank you.
You do not have the authority to override my right to stand.
Mr. St. John, I don't want to ask you to leave because I know you want to enjoy this meeting. Please sit down. Mr. St. John, okay, you'll need to leave this meeting, sir. And you can walk out. Thank you so much. Thank you for your
Madam
time
Chair,
today.
we could take a recess.
Okay,
too,
we're going to take a
please.
recess.
And
Thank
I
you
would
very
ask-
much.
I would ask that all commissioners leave the chambers in accordance with the rules of the BCC. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tyrant.
We are now on a break.
You work for us.
This is the free speech zone, Nicholas, that isn't.
Yes, it is. This whole chamber, any place I want to stand, I can stand.
Right.
The sheriffs are here, so let's see what happens, guys.
Nicholas St. John. And your badge numbers? Okay. What's going on? Okay, so the First Amendment right is that we can come in here and present our petitions, right? So I tried to do that, and it was about something that Alexis Hill, who's the chair here, apparently doesn't like. And so instead of giving me the view that I requested, which is from the back, so that the public can see this, then she would not do that. So they stole my time. They did not restart the clock. When I got done, I decided I would stand here, and she didn't like that. So she, it's, my First Amendment right says I can stand anywhere in these chambers I want. Standing here does not disrupt a meeting. They disrupted the meeting by continuing repeatedly telling me I couldn't stand here. That's a violation of my First Amendment rights. I can stand anywhere in this auditorium I want. So she decided that she would call. So first she threatened to remove me, which is a violation of NRS Code 207.190 coercion. It is a crime to threaten or intimidate someone with physical removal from the facility. Okay, NRS Code, it's a Class B felony. So being it was a felony in progress, you need to arrest her. I'm telling you, I'm committing a citizen's arrest according to 171.126 violation felony against me. Are you guys going to arrest her? I place her under citizen's arrest.
We're gonna investigate and take appropriate action. So,
Okay.
Well, the starting point was even more ridiculous. He's just showing a graph of people who speak. And he said, they have a camera that can either prevent people home from seeing that or wow. And he said, I think the camera turns so people at home can see it. And the effort was thinking, well, just do it.
so your initial, you were given this 3 minutes, correct?
Well, they stole most of it because they wouldn't give me the camera angle I asked.
You want to explain, so there's a way to see here in the auditorium, and there's a way to broadcast publicly. They wouldn't broadcast publicly.
Yeah.
And he requested, will you please broadcast this publicly?
And keep us tight on it. I mean, they were aggravated with the situation.
So
Yeah. So,
is his body cam on?
They're all on.
Okay. I want that video.
well, Freedom of Information Act,
Yep.
everyone else.
Okay.
All right, so you were given your time to speak, but you were unhappy with the camera angle because it wouldn't broadcast in a manner that you believe everyone would be able to see it, is that correct?
Not that I believe I would see it. I know because I had my phone on watching it, and they would not change it from the front view to the back view where it would be broadcast through the TV and through live stream.
There's no following that.
And then standing here, everybody here, was I disrupting the meeting by just standing here? Anybody? Okay, so I can stand anywhere I want. The fact that it bothers her is not my issue. To threaten me to remove me from here is my issue, and that's a violation of NRS Code 207.190 coercion. You cannot threaten to remove someone for a right they have a right to do.
He wasn't vulgar, he wasn't disrespectful.
Nicholas, do you have your idea?
Unless I'm involved in a crime, I'm not gonna give you my idea.
You're alleging a crime that we're investigating right now. Yeah. So NRS 171.123 is, we're quoting NRS.
Right?
And thanks, sir.
Not getting anything back. Is it okay if I use your license with your,
This is my ID.
Yeah.
It's not
I'm
my
not
fault it
getting-
wasn't come back.
but if you don't want to provide it
I mean, why do you need it?
to get a proper return?
Is it a proper return?
Yeah, which are it, bro.
So how about if I give you my name and you can take my email address and that'll be sufficient?
I am getting Alexis.
No, so your last name is just spelled, yeah, right. I'm just not getting any returns, but it's okay.
Well, this is a legitimate.
Yeah, I know. It's a passport ID card. I mean, I don't have one, but I know it's legit. Usually when we ask people, they just give IDs,
Mm.
valid ID or license.
Yeah. Well,
With a return that way.
my last interface with you, not with you, but with the sheriff. They stopped me and had eventually $1,200 worth of fines because I was traveling and they didn't like the way I was.
Just give me a minute. I'll talk to my person.
We can resolve this. If you just have her, I will come up and redo my presentation. I want 3 minutes. I want the camera from the back. And I want a public apology from her for threatening to throw me out of the meeting. We can resolve this very easily. That's all.
I can bring it up.
Something easy.
Let me go see what. Hey, Nick. Yeah, I'm just gonna read this NRS.
About to disrupt.
It's like 119, yeah. Commission of Act on Public Building or area interfering with peaceful conduct of activities. All right, number one, the person shall not commit any act on the public building or on the public ground surrounding the building which interferes with the peaceful conduct of activities normally carried on in the building or on the grounds. Number two, any person whose conduct is prohibited by subsection 1 who refuses to leave the building or grounds upon request by the proper official is guilty of a misdemeanor. And number 3, person who aids, counsels, or abets another to commit an act prohibited by subsection 2 is guilty of a misdemeanor. Number 4, for the purpose of the section, proper official means person or persons designated by the administrative office or board in charge of the building. B, public building means any building owned by one, any component of the Nevada system of higher education and used for any purpose related to the system. And number 2, state of Nevada or any county, city, school, district, or other political subdivision of the state and used for any purpose.
He didn't do any of those things.
So from what I've gathered, when your 3 minutes was up, you continue to argue with the board.
Well, they cut my mic, so they stole minutes from me. I just wanted the rest of my minutes.
We took about 15 seconds, then he walked away.
He did not.
He
He did not
continue.
continue.
He didn't continue.
I understand, but they took away the 3 minutes.
And he walked away.
Based on that, or as the chair of the committee has designated authority to decide what is being a disturbance, so she does have the right to ask.
She didn't ask me to leave from that incident. She asked me to leave when I was standing here, and that's not a disturbance. I can stand anywhere in this building that I want. And even though she classifies it as a disturbance, I have a ton of witnesses here saying I was disturbing nothing. The fact that it bothers her that I'm standing here, not a disturbance.
So, for that arrest, she has the authority. to
No, she
determine
does
what
not.
disturbance is.
What would
She
keep,
does
what
have the
would,
authority to
She's
ask
the
to
proper
leave.
person.
what would keep her
Okay.
from just declaring everyone a disturbance and we have
That's
to
right.
leave the room?
Right.
What keeps
And
her from doing?
Did you guys read her, the NRS code 207.190 about coercion, where she threatened to remove me?
Yeah, she has the authority.
No, she does not. She does not have the authority to threaten to remove
Not with
you.
no reason.
So, it's gonna,
Regardless, sir, we're gonna ask you to leave for the day. Okay? You're welcome to come back to other meetings in the future, but this meeting right now, we're gonna ask.
She wins, we
you
lose.
Trespass from the
She
day.
wins
today,
and people lose.
But you're welcome to come back according to the board to meetings in the future. For right now, we have to ask you to leave. And
What
you
was,
trespass from.
what was the
from building.
response about coercion?
Sir,
What, wait a second, someone answer me. You guys, I'm the one who called you. You guys are gonna trespass the guy who called
we
you
received a
about a
call
violation.
prior to yours from the board. So we're just asking you to leave for the day, sir. You're welcome to come back to future
Not
meetings,
right.
you and your group.
No,
Not
you're
right.
But for
being the
right now,
judicial branch. You're not.
We're asking you to leave for the day. Will you leave peacefully and not return to this meeting for the day?
And if I don't, what are the consequences?
Unfortunately, if they want you arrested for trespassing, you'll be arrested for trespassing.
The first.
So this is no
But
longer.
we're asking you
Okay,
professionally and politely to leave the meeting for the day, sir.
okay, so for all those who are videoing this, I'm going to do this under duress. While I will comply It goes against everything that the Constitution and my rights guarantee me.
Amen.
I wanted that on the record. You guys all have that on the record.
Being recorded.
So,
Why does not require her is in the meeting
that's right.
until her part gets checked out? Also, why is he the only one who broke the rules?
She did not get, okay, officer, what did she say? What did she say about giving me my 3 minutes to do a
I'm not gonna stand
presentation?
here and argue with this anymore.
Okay.
I'm asking you, man to man, professional to citizen, please leave the building for the day.
Okay,
You're welcome to return to other meetings in the future per the board, but for right now, we have to ask you to leave.
so if I do that again and I come up here and stand,
Silently.
that's my, without saying anything, which I did this time. Are you guys gonna come out and arrest me for trespassing again?
I'm not gonna speak to that, sir. It's up to the person running the meeting.
Okay,
First,
she's
you
a
look at the
tyrant.
Constitution.
Okay, I will, I told you, I will do this under duress. Okay, so it's all on the record, okay?
Okay.
I need your name and badge number.
Sapita 466.
Simmons, 4419.
And Robin, 416.
And our guy that's holding back there.
Bales, 3020.
All right, thank you, guys.
Thank you, sir.
We will still need to resolve this. You guys will probably be called back again. Thank you.